understand the music production process as a whole. How is a session? How I started? I'll make the drum beat. I'll put the synths together. I'll do some engineering. And of course, every single episode of the show, since episode 250, comes with a Logic Pro X template, Ableton template, FL Studio template, and of course, a sample pack for you guys who might want to use the samples and the ideas that I put into that. And of course, every single episode is available on wemakdancemusic.com. The link is below right there, so you can really get the tutorial for free. If you really like the track, you like to do this genre, and you want the samples, you want the ideas, like I said, you can get one of the templates or the sample pack, which is very good. And today, guys, you probably read it or clicked somewhere to see it. I'm gonna make some down-tempo, trip-hop-ish, you know, a bit slower, 95 BPM, breakbeat, but like with like a groove, with something a little bit different. Definitely electronica, but hopefully a bit more acoustic, trippy, you know. I want to try to bring, example, maybe a bit of a Massive Attack vibe in there. If I can, I'm not certain, because this is freestyle. I'm jamming with you guys. This is all live, uncut and unedited. Let's get started, guys. So 95 BPM. I changed my setup now, 96 kilohertz for every episode. It just sounds a whole lot better to me somehow. I don't know if I want to spend some time explaining this to you guys if you're newbies. The higher the refresh rate, the more cycles there is per second to refresh the sound. That would mean that the amount of headroom you have in the track is higher. As an example, 44,100, I think you have 110 decibel of dynamic range. If you go higher and higher, Pro Tool run 192. A lot of really good software run 92. I can run 192, but not with this computer because it would literally caught on fire. So 96 is very, very good. 192 is the most transparent. I think you achieve 140 or 150 decibel of dynamic range, which is a lot more space to work in, which is ending up in better mixes if you are in it. But guys, I'm gonna make some beats first. Oh, maybe I'm gonna put in my headphones. Pretty stoked to be in this setup, guys. Now I can mix. I am looking to buy bigger speakers, for me the same Dyno Audio stuff, bigger, because it just they're good. I need something else, something bigger, something more new and stuff. And kick. I'm gonna go actually in here, which would be a bit too low. So try to make a little simple drum beat. This is slow. When you live a little bit faster like me, it's gonna take a little bit of time to get into this groove, like this feel. So this obviously goes here. This actually goes here. And it's actually good there somehow. So just start with a simple beat like this. Might change it later. Oh, see? I knew it was wrong because when the other it. To Command J, join. Okay, I completely messed it up, I think, so I will go back. This happened. I will just completely restart. Put the metronome in there. I should have done that first, really. Let's restart again. absolutely at the wrong. Oh, this could be here. Okay, that should be okay as by my calculation. It feels a bit fast somehow, but it's still 92. It's not 60, so I mean. So I'm going to replicate the MIDI, put one on the kick, put one on the snare, remove obviously the snare from the kick, then remove the kick from the snare part of the MIDI, of course, I'm talking about. I'm going to go into there and I'm going to drop it. I would do this one out of 2 for a little variation here. I think it's better. I'm low, but I can even go lower. C is good. I think it's good. I think the snare could also be a bit lower. Doesn't really. Snare is mainly noise, so it doesn't really change that much. Now I'm gonna go into some simple hats. Put them again to try to put them at more constants in the beat, so it's not root key. Root key is higher. Put it on every second here. Then I'm going to put like a really basic tom before I get to record some elements. Very slow. Now for this episode, I was thinking I would use only Alchemy, but I kind of changed my mind. I'm gonna go kind of all in using whatever synth that I feel like, which probably will include some Arturia stuff, maybe some silent, maybe not so much. I think it will start somehow on a fat bass, like something really a bit crazy. I'm gonna do Arturia. I'm gonna go probably a Prophet, no, sorry, a modular here. This got some very solid bass line in there. Just the default preset here, so yeah, I have my activation. Oh no, not that, guys. It is activated, yo. I hope I can do the track with you guys without this messing up, guys. To be honest, I bought this such a long time ago. Would I reinstall all the new Apple OS like a good Apple citizen? Ooh. It's unstable, the synth. It's nice the way it's off, but okay. Just off enough. Okay, now I'm gonna go all basses. Start with something. So I can hear that if I am overlapping a little bit, it doesn't play the first key, the first hit, which I like. So after this I would hear definitely a pad. I'm going to make it a bit longer to start the session. And I'm tempted to put something that I usually don't put, so I think I'm going to put a drum loop in there. This kind of feel of this sound kind of involves some drum loops, at least in my view, so. I'm going to drop a pad. Something basic. Like that better than a pad with those little voices there. Oh. Where was the start of this here? So the last one. Oh, of course we can tweak it. Not much there. Straight into an organ, guys. A clav or an organ is the question. No, an organ. Straight organ. Might not sound so much like an organ when I'm done with it, but the starting point will be an organ. Like I said, something very simple like this. Of course, quantize it. Oh. Bit melancholic, which is good, I guess. Let me hear it properly. Yeah, that worked. Now to find hopefully a better sound. Like I said in other episodes, guys, I tend to want to record the idea and then tweak it instead of trying to find the perfect sound and then try to play the melody, because it's always better to have something to play with and then tweak it, because if you're looking for the right perfect sound, I think you're bound to fail most of the time. It might work, but most of the time I think it will not work. Ooh, that's chunky. Ooh, in the context, yes. The organ is clashing a little bit with the bass, but I'm not really worried about this for now. We're not mixing or anything. I think now we need a little bit more percussive action. Definitely need some congas. I also loaded, this is a 909 kit, legendary really if you know about it. And I also got an 808 kit, which also is quite an important piece of gear in this tour. I know they re-released those recently. Again, because this is trip hop minimal percussions, I'm not gonna go all mental with plenty of stuff. I'm just gonna put in there what's needed. Snare is definitely high. I think this last key here. Or is the last key here? I'm not sure the second part of this organ is really worth here. I'm just gonna repeat this. Yeah, that's better. You might wonder why am I doing that instead of doing techno and doing things like that. I think one of the secret of any good musician or producer is to go completely outside his comfort zone and do things that you're not used to. You know, I know I can do it, but I want to just go outside my comfort zone and try to push myself to do different things. So every time I do this, I learn a little bit more about music production. And because I know this genre and I listen to music like most of you guys and us listen to music all the time, so I'm trying to replicate what I hear, and the more knowledge I have, the more I'm able to replicate just about anything that I hear. And with time, your ears train to recognize and to recreate anything that you hear. Oh, I think I pushed save, guys. I'm gonna save it while we're here. I'm gonna go 250 to 500, guys. Going for 500, 500, 257. I mean, it's a start. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get to 500, but really, honestly, I think next year I'll be there. Early next year. I mean, not next year now, but I mean in a year time, or in a year and something time. So I'm thinking, okay, we have a bit more percussions. I think the rim is some little. So yeah, I'm listening to that, and I like a lot better the rims than the snare for the sake of the genre, really. Here, it's more in the mood of the original. I'll keep the snares, but I'll start it like this. Now I'm thinking, you know, I can hear some kind of a piano-y kind of tone, like reggae-y, you know, Massive Attack keys kind of thing, which I would do with the clav and electric piano. I can try to do some electric piano. I'm not sure if I'll find what I am looking for. I kind of really start to need a keyboard now, guys. Hey Gunter, I need a keyboard. It's gonna be a lot easier to play even the basic keys, because now I'm kind of struggling to play two finger at one time on the keyboard. So yeah, I think I'm ripe for keyboard. I said no, but now I'm definitely saying yes. Do a send. I think we're missing this a little bit. Send here to a reverb here. Go here into reverb, silver verb. And do my preset here, which is quite grandiose, I say. Sound a lot better. So alright guys, I think we have the basic start to this template. That's gonna be, I'm gonna put on some much more work into it. Like I told you, there's templates for all three DAWs now. I'm putting a lot more work into those templates. I really want to make them pro so you guys get something solid and value for your money. For only $10, get 3 templates, a sample pack, a tutorial. I mean guys, if you like what I do, just go buy some templates, hopefully, and until next time, may the sounds be with you.